The bad news continues for Los Angeles Lakers. Not only this, that last season ended with an humiliating 33-49 record, after being called the favorite team to win the NBA championship, having their big three in LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and Russell Westbrook. The outcome was a complete disaster. With the offseason, the Lakers haven't made significant moves that guarantee an improvement. The Lakers are projected to end up at 9th in the Western Conference with a 42-40 record in the 2022-23. Not what the Lakers fan base expects from their team. The Purple and Gold have shown they learn from their mistakes, targeting young, talented defenders in free agency and waiting to trade Russell Westbrook. But it seems Westbrook will have another opportunity in LA. However, ESPN projected the record of 42-40 for the 2022-23 season for the Lakers. The LA franchise stumbled through a 33-49 mark a year ago, as LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and a slew of other players deal with injuries, while Russell Westbrook had to shoulder much of the load and the blame. Still, expectations are different. The Lakers entered the new year with a new head coach in Darvin Ham. Even being a first-timer, a lot of hope is set on his shoulders. So far, Ham had still much younger on their free agency additions. The Lakers' efforts seems to focus on trading Russell Westbrook for Kyrie Irving. The problem is that Kevin Durant has agreed to stay in the Brooklyn Nets, and his best friend Kyrie Irving will probably follow suit. And Westbrook doesn't seem to go any far from LA either. The future doesn't feel bright for the Lakers. But what is going to happen if the franchise stumbles one more time and has a similar outcome to last season? Well, major changes will need to happen. LeBron James is untouchable at the moment. He is the current face and superstar of the franchise, and having a 2-year extension, James is going nowhere. The latest reports are pointing to Anthony Davis to be the piece that LA will move. Westbrook will be once again on the trade list, and the young talent could be also in trouble. The first one to be blamed will be head coach Darvin Ham. He knows the Lakers head coach job is the hottest seat in the NBA, and he's risking his coaching career assuming the challenge. With a failure this big projected, the question also returns to be asked. If LeBron James and Anthony Davis 5-year run with the Lakers and one championship, will they achieve the legend status? While their past is brilliant for both, that's before the Lakers. With the Lakers, not so much. Still, this season is fundamental for the Lakers franchise as a whole. They need to turn around things this year. The Big Three needs to bounce back and bury the hatch of the last season's problems to be able to be a serious contender for the NBA Finals. Only time will tell if the history of last seasons will repeat itself or a new era for the Lakers will commence.